Everybody, I'm Amy from the Cauldron, and in today's episode of Dye Time I am not wasting any dye. So yeah, I made up a dye mix. I mixed together some razzle, dazzle and raven black, and it's created this gorgeous purple. I was aiming for a sort of deeper red, deeper pink sort of colour, but that's not what I ended up getting. So instead of pouring this down the sink, I'm going to dye with it. Now I'm just going to, I've got it here in solution. I'm just going to splodge some on in fairly regular intervals. See, this cotton, it has been soaking in soda ash and water. I've been soaking it for quite a while actually. I had plans to do some dyeing, and then my daughter got ill, so I couldn't do any while she was ill. So this has been soaking for probably about a week, but really you only need to leave this about half an hour, 20 minutes. There we go. Now I'm just going to massage this through. There we go. Try and make sure my hands are dry. I want to try separating out some of these white bits, because I am going to now speckle with some seaglass colour dye. Now these dyes are fibre reactive dyes. You can only use fibre reactive dyes with cotton. And make sure my hands are dry, so I don't want to introduce any moisture into the dye powder, and I don't want to contaminate the dye powder either with any other colours. So I'm just going to try speckling in these areas. The liquid dye spread out a lot more than I thought it would. That's okay. I'm not panicking. Just going to go in on here. There we go. Now I want to just move this to this. Well, I've got an extra skein here which I'm going to use to wipe my fingers on. There we go. Get all the extra dye off. Now I'm going to just try to move this to the side just for a second while I use this extra skein just to wipe down. There we go. And I can flip this over. There we go. I don't think I need to speckle on this side. I think this is probably done. I think I'm done. So now you can see I've got a towel here on top of my table to protect my surface, and I've got the floss is on some cling film, again to protect the surface, but also it acts as a handy way to be able to wrap up your floss, because cotton doesn't need heat, it just needs some time. So I'm just going to leave that now for probably 24 to 48 hours. Now let's have a look at this. Does this need any more? I think it's probably quite good how it is, just with wiping my fingers and wiping the side down. Have a little look, there's already some gorgeous speckles there. Yeah, this is really good. I think let's put this on some cling film. Oh, I am just going to make sure my hands are completely dry, and I'm just going to go in with the tiniest bit more seaglass, just to make sure that there's dye all the way through. There we go. There we go, that'll do. Happy with that. And again, I'm going to roll this up. Hang on. There we go. There we go. And we'll leave this for 24 to 48 hours in somewhere that's not too hot and not too cold. It's been 2 days-ish now. So let's unwrap this and we can wash. There we go. Now I'm wearing my gloves because I am expecting there to be a bit of runoff with this. Oh, actually, there doesn't really seem to be any dye coming off this at all. Oh, that's surprising. So with cotton, there usually is. So I'm just adding a little bit of washing up liquid just to help. This one was speckled, so the dry powder on. There we go, but actually that's looking pretty clear already. Fantastic. And here are the two finished skeins of floss. Now you can see that the purple is pretty solid because it was applied in liquid form. You can see there's no real breaking in the purple at all. But when you look at the seaglass, because it was applied in powder form, it has broken into the colours it's made of. And this is why I love speckling with fibre reactive dyes on floss, because it just breaks into these most beautiful, unpredictable patterns. And then we've got this that I use to wipe my fingers on, clean up the table with. And look, you've got some lovely greens, but then you've got the pops of blue and yellow that this sea glass has been made of, and it's just absolutely stunning. I just love these. I love how they work. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please do click like and subscribe to my channel. I produce a new dyeing tutorial every Monday. It's usually published between about 6 and 8 PM UK time. And I like to experiment with different dye types and fibres and techniques. And so every video there will always be something different. Thank you so much for watching.